Hey there, Internet. It's Tyler at Angry Bird again. It's the 12th. I just want to talk briefly about the Super Bowl. And then, second, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's talk about the Super Bowl for a sec. Um, I didn't watch it, okay? I, my friend, my best friend, life friend for man, more of my life than not, loves football. Loves it. And I never really told him why I was protesting. I just told him, yeah, I haven't watched a game. Nope, haven't watched a minute. Nope, haven't really done nothing with football. I would log into ESPN from now and then just to see if there's any stat records being broke, anything exciting worth, you know, reading a story on or not. But I hadn't watched a minute. I never gave them a minute of my time, airtime anyway. Okay. So Super Bowl rolls around, and I tell him, because he didn't want to watch it. He was, and I explained he wasn't really as interested. But then I told him what Elon was supposed to do, right? He was going to pay for some advertising, and he got super excited. Oh man, now I can't wait to watch. And I said, whoa, hold on, man, because you're going to get to watch those anyway. You can watch those whenever you want. You can watch those later. There's a protest right now. We're going to boycott the Super Bowl, man. And if you don't know, the numbers weren't that impressive. I think it was like 6 million less viewers than last year. And then the halftime show got like 131 million or something, some outrageous number. So 133, I think. So it wasn't exactly boycotted, all right? But the point of this story, and I'm getting to it, is that we had a conversation after the Super Bowl, and we went all the way back. So we get to the point where neither one of us watched the Super Bowl, and then neither one of us know if the numbers made any difference, right? If we made any difference, if we made an impact, we did anything different. I told him it wasn't about that. It wasn't about if we did. It was about us saying no more to a product that makes a ton of money, that isn't helping any of us out, isn't helping the cause, isn't helping the average Joe. If anything, the NFL is exploiting young men, exploiting them bad with betting, exploited them, bad before with maybe crypto or something, right? The marketing and the persona of the NFL is the same kind of shit, that puts people in bad spots. All I'm saying is, like, the public shouldn't pay for NFL stadiums, okay? Players should have more rights and better safety protocols. I think the NFL and what they did to Colin Kaepernick in particular was my turnoff. And I'll explain that in a second too. So me and him, we went to the Super Bowl, or we boycotted it, and the next day I went in to see if the viewership went down. I couldn't tell. I mean, it's cannon fodder news. It's hard to find real shit sometimes. When I say real shit, I just mean, the stuff you really want to know, and if it's accurate or not, right? You can always find something, but is it accurate? Is it really what you want to know? So I log in, I couldn't tell. Me and him were talking, and we had the conversation where I said, I didn't watch a minute the whole year. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, man. I don't think I'm going to watch NFL anymore. I think I'm going to find a new sport. I think I'm going to find something else that entertains me. And I tried to explain to him the billions and billions and billions of dollars and the pettiness of the NFL, because Trump was going to attend to go white out end racism in the end zones. So me and him watched the halftime show. the day after, And I watched it first. He didn't watch it yet. And I'm like, dude, did you see the show? He's like, oh, I heard it sucked. It's like, you heard it sucked. And I told him, I said, man, I don't even like rap music. I haven't liked rap music since gangster rap came out, man. I loved rap music before gangster rap. That's how old I am. Okay? But I don't even like rap music. And I had to watch the show 3 times. That's how much I enjoyed the show. And then I had to put subtitles so I could understand what the hell the guy was saying. I just can't understand the words, the lyrics. I don't listen to the dude enough to know it. But then he watched it. And he called me back fucking excited. He's like, I don't know what the hell they're talking. That was great. Oh my God. The message, man, the message. I said, exactly. The message. I would have watched the NFL game just for that show. I mean, that's how much that show was, how cool that show was. And people like that stand up and make a stand on something and say, we're with you. We're with you, Americans. Here we are too. It's just epic. Just fucking epic. And his words at the opening, just epic. You picked the right time but not the right person. Epic. So here we go. What happened? Why did I boycott the NFL? Why does it even fucking matter, right? Who's this guy? Who's Angry Bird boycotting the NFL? It's what they did to Colin Kaepernick. That's how long ago I really was just like, what's really going on in the NFL? What's this really about? The dude only bend a knee at us for a song, man. And the people that got pissed off, the people that were really pissed, I feel like they're all kind of like just MAGA supporters, I think. I don't know anyone that got pissed about that. I myself thought, personally, this was not the place to do it. But I didn't care. What did I care? That was just a personal opinion. I thought if you were going to do it, man, there was maybe a better way. But it didn't matter that he protested. That's not why I don't like the NFL. It's how he didn't have a job. Right? He didn't have a job. And yet he wasn't the worst player to be left out. So if you're going to have a merit-based society, you're going to take the best player for the position. And that controversy, right? A little bit of being vocal was enough for the whole NFL to say, no. We don't want anyone having voices in here. And that's where I was like kind of pissed. I thought maybe one season he might not get a job, but no way after the season that some of the QBs had that he'd still not have a job the year after, and he didn't. And then he didn't, and then he didn't, and then he never got hired again. And to me, that was a blacklist. He got blacklisted. And yeah, that was a big turnoff for me. And I don't think the NFL really puts on a solid product for me anymore. I like the entertainment value. I like but I'm surrounded by crazy people if I go to a game. Fanatics and people that will get into fights and shit, maybe. Get into arguments in the crowd and ruin everything. Ruin the whole experience. And then online betting has ruined I don't know how many young men's lives. And that's scummy, man. Like if you were the NFL and you were making billions and billions and billions, why have ties to Vegas? Why have ties to the betting mechanisms that hurt people? You know, you could be a better entity, but the betting and call-in and this piggyback of events, I decided to spend my money elsewhere. And that's what we discussed. I told him, I said, you know, Americans, if everybody simultaneously just decided not to shop here or there, and you'll see this with Tesla, which was my second point. You'll see it. This is my second point. When everybody simultaneously decides to say, fuck you to a product, the product doesn't exist. We have so much more fucking power collectively. And I told him, I said, I'm just one bloke turning off the NFL, but I guarantee you I wasn't the only bloke. And we're probably never going to end the NFL. They got fucking hooks into the young men of society. They got hooks into the gamblers. They got hooks into the fucking culture. They got hooks into the fucking military. Because of how many, every fucking NFL game, man, has to be a military fucking ceremony too, right? So, may never get rid of the NFL. But look what happens to Tesla. Look what's happening right now to Tesla. That's our fucking power. We got the power to end anybody we want, anytime we want. Let's use it collectively. So, love y'all. Hope that fucking makes sense. Sorry I don't like rap music. If you thought the song, you know, his music is great and the greatest stuff since sliced bread, I got to tell you something. I listen to zero, and I mean zero, rap and zero country. Now, I'll listen to it if it comes up and it's in front of me. You know, if I go to an event and it's on, but I'll never buy it. I've never been one of those guys that goes, man, ooh, I'm going to cross genres now, you know, and that. I never got back into it. So, hope y'all enjoyed the show. Hope y'all enjoyed my rants. If you like what I got to say, subscribe to the channel. I'll try to keep producing content, but it's been harder lately. I think the last video I kind of explained it. There's so much noise and banging and shit. It's like, which story is fucking relevant? So I thought I'd share a personal one because it matters that we understand our power, man. And that's what power we got. Tesla's about to get one in the rear. You guys all have a great day. Bye.